What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon back on Motor Nubs, and I think I left off like a week ago, right before 4th of July. I was messing with my Integra, which I am back home. Took a little vacation. It's always glad to be back, but I hated to stop in the middle of putting this thing back together. Luckily, I've done enough of them that I know roughly where everything goes, but I was having an issue on the timing side of things. So currently, this is where it stands. It looks like the exhaust side needs to come over one tooth. I got it tight here, it's tight there, and then it's tight there, but I think the exhaust side is just off one tooth. Let me turn it over, actually. Let me do a full 360 degrees and get it back in time just to make sure nothing's touching, and yeah. Alright, so I'm getting the camera set up, and you can watch me turn the motor over 360 degrees. I don't know what this is actually going to do or not do, but it'll at least tell me if something is touching or not. Because if something is touching and it binds up, that is bad. If I were to actually start it, then that means it would actually break something. So, alright, that's 180 degrees. We're gonna go full 360. Oh, my ratchet fell off. There it is. Alright, so we're coming back around to top dead center. Cylinder 1. And it's right there. That is top dead center. That is when the piston is all the way up and everybody decides to call me. I'll be right back. Okay, back to what I was saying before I got the phone call. I turned it all the way around and I got it top dead center, cylinder 1. And if it just looks like, now it looks like the intake cam is a little too far over. Let me see the pins on the top. See, this one is lined up, and now this one almost, it's really close. It almost needs to come over. That exhaust looks like it needs to come over just one tooth. Okay, I'm gonna jump the exhaust over one tooth and see what it looks like. Alright, I think I got it now. If you look at it, it's hard to see with the sun, but there's two marks. One right here, one right here. Those line up. Both of the ups are going up. Got it pretty tight on the timing belt, tight on the back, tight on the front, and both of the holes are lining up almost exactly. So I don't know why it was fighting me so much, but what I ended up doing was I pulled all the slack out of the front, then pulled the slack out of the middle, and then I used the tensioner to pull the slack out of the back. And I think that's the magic recipe to get everything in time. So I've already rolled it over a couple times. Looks good there, no complaints. Now I'm gonna start assembling everything else. So cue the time lapse.
Young money. Yeah. Me and my Will pull up the AOD back to back. Them AMG 63s. I tell all my rake it up, break it down, bag it up, 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 bag it up. I tell all my hoes, bag it up, 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 bag it up. I tell all my hoes, bag it up, 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 bag it up.
Alright guys, thank you for watching. I just ran out of time, so I got the intake on, got the distributor on, everything's plugged in, got it all tightened down, the heater hoses and the fuel lines, turbo's on. I need a new drain line. I gotta put the feed line on and my down pipe. So should be back tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Adios.